Simple question. Why are you struggling with hair growth? Why is growing black hair such a quote-unquote struggle to some of us? I mean, you hear this all the time. It's quote-unquote hard to grow black hair. Okay, but why? What makes it so quote-unquote hard to grow black hair? I mean, I find that saying really funny, that it is quote-unquote hard to grow black hair. Because when was the last time you heard it's hard to grow Caucasian hair, or it's hard to grow Asian hair, or it's hard to grow Indian hair? When? When was the last time you heard this, if ever? Are these other races of women simply quote-unquote blessed with hair that quote-unquote grows? Do these other races of women somehow have access to quote-unquote magical hair growth products that makes their hair grow? Again, ladies, I'm just trying to find the answer here. Why are some of us black women quote-unquote struggling to grow our hair, but these other women are not? What is it? What makes their hair so different from ours? One is a black baby, one is a Caucasian baby, one is an Indian baby, and one is an Asian baby. Now, take a good long look at these four beautiful, adorable babies, ladies. Are any of these babies quote-unquote struggling with hair growth? Looks to me like every last one of them has some hair growing out of their scalp. And since all of them have some hair growing out of their scalp, different textures, mind you, according to the race of each baby, of course, but yet you see hair growing out of their scalp. Now, as black women, we were all babies at one point. And just like these babies, 99% of us already had some hair growing out of our scalp, didn't we? We didn't have to quote-unquote make our hair grow. It just grew naturally. We didn't know a thing about black hair growth as babies, but yet somehow we weren't quote-unquote struggling to grow our hair. It just grew. And that's exactly what I'm trying to convey here to you ladies. What I'm trying to get every black woman to understand. If we didn't have to quote-unquote make our hair grow as babies, then why do we have to quote-unquote make it grow now? What happened throughout our lifespan that suddenly we have to make our hair grow? The bottom line is that our hair, black hair, Caucasian hair, Asian hair, Indian hair, doesn't have to be forced to grow. It grows naturally at a natural hair growth pattern per month. So hopefully, now that we understand this fact, then the thing that we should be focused on is not how do I make my hair grow, or in our particular case, how do we make black hair grow. Our focus should be how do I retain and maintain the length of hair that my scalp has already produced. And I'll tell you how. If you have been here on my Shima Hair 21 YouTube channel, then you are here to learn how to grow afro-textured hair the correct way. So you retain it by following a healthy Shima hair growth regimen, and you maintain it by keeping consistent with your healthy Shima hair growth regimen throughout your years here on earth. That's how.